Well, hello everyone listening to the Thursday Business Call. I'm Janet Kiefer, two-star executive and your host this morning. And if you're someone who wants to be beside the turquoise water in Hawaii, a frosty drink in your hand, this morning's for you. And if you're someone who wants to be sharing the sun and the fun with your team on a vacation that LifeWave is paying for, this morning's for you. And if you're someone who's never even earned a LifeWave five-star vacation, this morning is definitely for you. And for those of you who want to know the how, like just tell me how to do it, right? The process of qualifying for the Hawaiian Santa trip, then this next 30 minutes is definitely for you. We have director Dr. Velvet Womack. She's here to give you that roadmap of her Islands of Achievement qualifying game. And those of you who have heard Dr. Velvet before know she's not only a metaphysician, you have to say that extra vowel there, metaphysician and therapist, but she's also a seasoned marketer who's infinitely creative. I know you're going to be gasping at amazement at what she's bringing to our Live Younger community today. So, if Hawaii's in your future, grab your pen, grab your paper, please turn off your phone, pay attention, and please help me welcome Dr. Velvet. Dr. Velvet, take it away.
Oh, thank you, Janet. And you bring up a good point. If you are wanting to go on Hawaii, then this is going to be for you. It's going to be that wave of islands, and we're going to take that map. But also, if you're not interested in Hawaii, this is a great time to do this activity to build momentum, increase your rank, and increase your volume. So even if you're not going on the trip, this is going to be very beneficial to you. And I would follow that roadmap. Before I share my PowerPoint, I thought about a story that I really wanted to share with you guys to cast a vision to you. When I was about 11 years old, everybody asked me to be a cheerleader. And I thought, I don't have the skills for that, but my teacher saw something in me. And so I signed up for cheerleading. So a couple of my ball games, I'm going in and I'm doing the cheers. I'm methodical about it. You know what I mean? Like I learned the cheer and I did it. Well, on this one rainy Friday, we're having our football game, and I'm standing in front of everybody, and all of the people on the bleachers, it's like eyes on me. And I'm like going through the motion, but nobody's moving. Nobody's excited. Everybody's kind of sitting there. Now, mind you, we were losing. So that may have been contributed to their demeanor. But something hit me while I watched those people at 11 years old. And I said, how do I create movement with these people? I need to inspire them. And all of a sudden, I started pulling up my hand really hard, like just really accentuating it, yelling at them, get up, move, cheer, let's get our team going. Suddenly, every single person was up on their feet, banging their feet, and just raising their hands. And we won the game. We actually won that game. And as I go home that night, I realized, even at a young age, is that we can help people in their movement by being the inspiration of that movement. So I'm sharing that story with you because as we go through this activity today, I want you to realize that whether you're a leader, whether you're just a brand partner, whatever you want to call yourself, that inspiration is within you and you can inspire others to take action. And that's going to create the movement. So let me share this PowerPoint with you. We're going to do the waves of achievement. I'm going to move this out of the way here. So the spirit of aloha, this is not about chasing a trip. This is about creating movement. And the reason that I did this is because we're here close to the end of the year. We want it fun. We want it exciting. Yeah, we have a lot of holidays that are going to come in. We're going to be doing a lot of entertaining, but that doesn't mean we can stop our momentum when it comes to LifeWave. If anything, it means that we amp it up even more. So what I've done here, really kind of thought about it, and I was like, we've done other games, we've ranked up, we've built volume with these other games, but I wanted it something different, something that you would be able to apply with your teams well after Hawaii, but something fun and exciting for them to look at, to get involved in, for you to speak to them. And also, if you're new at being a leader, this is going to be a great tool for you to set up, how do I help my people? Right? So again, we're not chasing a trip. We're building that momentum. So let's get ready for the Aloha journey, okay? So this is a game, and it's a way for you to earn your path or earn your way to Hawaii. But like I said, it can be just building volume, getting that season up so that you can have a really good Christmas this year. And moving into January will be a great foundation for you as you move in from this excitement into the new year. So there's 5 islands, levels, and there's hidden treasures all along this path. And each island is going to unlock another island by completing rank, volume, and mostly activities. But when you do these activities, that's what's going to help you rank up, help your team to rank up, and help to build that volume. So each step forward brings you closer to your paradise. So there's 4 foundations that are 4 anchors. Consistency. So consistency, guys, you guys have heard me here say it over and over again, that consistency is the key. But these are the daily actions that create that momentum. If you're not building that consistency, then you can lose that momentum. You can lose that inspiration, lose that movement. But here's the other thing. When you're taking daily action, it does so much more to the inner being of who you are. It's kind of like starting school the first time, right? You go to school, you've just started out. Let's say that you're in kindergarten. You don't know anybody, but you start talking to people, and every day you talk to more people, and then finally you're playing in play groups with people. Well, so that is the consistency that is building connections, and it helps you to feel confident. It helps you to feel like, oh, wow, I matter. So the daily actions create the momentum, but the daily actions also create confidence. So duplication, we talk about this all the time, but I really have learned what duplication is all about, because really that's where my freedom is. If I can take a duplicated system and keep applying it over and over again, not having to recreate the wheel, then I have freedom. I get to do what I want. And it takes me less time to do my activities because I've built up that consistency off of that duplication that now allows my success to multiply. And it's going to multiply when I share it with my teams. I'm just going to take it to them and say, this is what's working. Let's move into this. Now, repetition, that's the rhythm that builds this mastery. You have to, I know, I mean, repetition, some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so bored with this. Well, if you're bored, then you're not really focused on what the reality of LifeWave really is. Because when we repeat the same, think about David. He's repeating the same thing over and over again. He doesn't change his vision. He doesn't change how he's doing his business. And the same thing has to happen for us. That repetition, I wake up in the morning and I pull back those sheets and I'm like, wow, I can't wait to get my day started because I've already built consistency. I know I have systems already in place for me. So I've got a rhythm that's going on. And now I've become a master of my own business. And then clarity, knowing what to do and why it matters. And now all 4 of these anchors are weaved within the islands to help establish why you're doing what you're doing, why is it important, and what mindset shift you need to have to really anchor it in. So for the journey map, you're going to have Spark Island, Wave Island, Radiance Reef, Legacy Lagoon, and Paradise Point. Guys, there was a lot of work that went into this. I mean, I really outdid myself when I created this journey for you. So each one of these islands has a specific action, idea, inspiration to it. So the island of vision, the island of action, the island of leadership, momentum, and mastery. By the time you get to Paradise Point, you will have mastered the system. You will have momentum that will carry you all through Black Friday, all through Christmas, and into the new year. And I'm sure LifeWave is going to keep us on our toes. Also, on each island, there's a treasure chest. So you're going to have these areas that you're going to complete, but I decided to add some extra tidbits in there. So each island contains bonus activities. Now you can do these bonus activities if you want to or if you don't want to. I mean, it's completely up to you, and you can still move to the next island. But I'm going to share with you that if you pass up the bonuses, you're losing some really good tips that you could be sharing with your teams, even if they're not doing this island treasure hunt themselves. So treasure chat task, they're income producing actions. That's the key. They're income producing actions. And the more treasures you unlock, the more volume you create and the faster you rank up. Now, some of you are going to hear or see in the treasure chest, oh, well, I already do that. I already invite somebody to Doc Talk. Oh, I've already seen Connie's webinar. I've already seen Janet's webinar. I don't need to do this. I recommend that you do it and that you encourage your team to do it, because many times we have to hear something over and over again in order for it to click. And let me just say this, and I'm going to say this with the kindness of my heart, is that if you haven't gotten to Connie's level or to Janet's level or even my little level, then you need to be doing the activities, right? You need to be doing the activities because what they're doing is getting them to the top. So how do we play? We're going to start with Spark Island. Now the link is coming. I am purposely not giving it to you right now because I know what happens. You'll click the link, you'll get distracted, and you won't listen to what I'm saying. So I don't want to give you the link right now. I'll give it to you at the end, and I will put it in the chat, but it will also be on a slide. So you can take screenshots of these slides if you want to, but the recording is going to be available to you. So when you click into that island, you're going to complete all the listed actions to unlock the next island. And I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. You're going to track your points and you're going to celebrate your progress weekly. Okay, so remember me being a cheerleader and getting out there and really celebrating our little fumble. I mean, I even celebrated a fumble. You still have to celebrate with your people. You have to have a way to congratulate them for the tiniest little thing that they do, because that builds confidence in them. If it gets unrecognized, they're going to think they're doing something wrong. And we want our team to know that they're doing everything right, even when they fumble. Think about that. Even in the fumbles, there's a potential win. And Janet Kiefer can tell you, I have fumbled and I'm winning. So you got to keep your volume strong and your rank steady to stay in the game. So ride those waves. So on each one of the islands, there's always going to be an affirmation. Affirmations are critical when it comes to our mindset, but also the feeling of being, right? So it's not just saying an affirmation that's just willy-nilly out there. It becomes a part of us. It becomes the inspiration that guides every movement that we make. A why this matters will be on there. A challenge is on there. And then proof of completion. I want you to show your teams that you completed Spark Island. What did you learn from Spark Island? And then a treasure chest filled with treasure actions to boost your experience. So let me give you an example of what this is going to look like. So we're going to start here with Spark Island. You'll get the link. You'll be able to find your way through there. So here's your affirmation. right? So we're starting with vision. We're starting with clarity. You're going to have on your passport a place for you to put your intention. And why does this matter? Because it's building clarity. It's a clarity of activates that energy. And when you define your purpose, you're committed to your goal, everything else aligns around it. So maybe this game, if anything else, it's going to teach you how to be committed to your goals, not to give up. And then, of course, here you can see some of the easy challenges for this very first simple island. And then, of course, you've got your proof of completion. What do I do after I complete this? You're going to let everybody know that you completed it. So here's one of the treasure box examples of setting, here's the focus, setting the foundation and igniting business energy. So then here you go. You got a list of treasure actions. And then you have a bonus activity. And for those of you that say, well, I'm not going to use the NowSite app, okay, well, change that to something else. Maybe you want to do Chat GPT. And then these actions spark curiosity and fresh start conversations that lead to enrollments, right? So that's what you've got. You got your activity, you got your treasure chest. Now, I want to make sure everybody's listening. Before you can move on to the next island, the only reason that I'm asking for you to fill out the email form is so that you can get the next link to the next island. So when you fill out the form, there's going to be a pop-up confirmation note for you. And inside of that is going to be a link that you can copy and paste and put it in your browser, and it's going to take you to the next island. All right. So I want to be very clear for this, very clear, because I don't want everybody emailing me when I email you on Mondays with extra activities. Your email will not be used for anything other than this journey. If you have any questions about how to earn the trip, where things are, how to even play the game, that needs to go to your upline, not to me. Okay? So if you don't know who your upline is, please contact customer service. They should be able to figure that out for you, or maybe your upline. Okay? So you will receive a weekly email each Monday morning to jumpstart your week on the right foot. This may include a very important video I think everybody should watch as leaders or becoming leaders. It may be a special post idea. It may be a lesson in network marketing. So every Monday there will be an extra email to play along. If you don't want to play along, ignore it. Okay. And you do have to check your junk folder if you're looking for emails from me on Monday mornings, because a lot of my mail goes to junk. So the leadership legacy isn't all about just me. It's not just about me. If it was, I'd be keeping all of this to myself. Bring one person with you every step of the way. Matter of fact, if you've got 3 or 4 of your team members who want to do this, what I would say is let's set up, meaning you, a leadership legacy of this journey and have a specific date that you're going through the activities, see what everybody has regarding a question of what activities they've got, inspire each other, share with each other what you're doing. All right. So when your team wins, you all rise together. This is not a solo cheerleader out there on the lone wolf ball field trying to raise everybody's energy. So waves don't move along. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Waves don't move along. They move as one current together. So let's all do this together, and really, I can't emphasize this enough. Finish 2025 very strong. If not for you, for David, for goodness sakes, with everything that he has done for us and all of the gosh, it just continues on over and over. So your destination is Hawaii. You're earning a place in that paradise by mastering the fundamentals, and I've made them super easy. Okay. So how are you going to get started? Well, here's the link. You can take a screenshot of it. Okay. But please do not go to the link right now. Read the instructions, download the documents, complete the task, then fill out the form to move the next island. On Spark Island, you're going to have your passport. You're going to get to print out a passport. And inside that passport are things that you get to fill out. They are the map. Here's your intention. Okay. And then the other thing is that you've got to mark off your passport. So I've completed Spark Island. So I've colored it in. I've written some very important notes to myself. I've even made notes on messages regarding contacts. Like I want to keep that momentum up. All right. So when you fill out the form, then a confirmation note will appear and there will be your link. So just copy and paste it into your browser and begin your journey on the next island. And continue to do this with each island until it's completed. If you shortcut any of the islands, okay, that's great, but you might be losing out on some real potential and learning some great marketing tips, or maybe even some skills that you need to master. So the guidelines for a powerful journey, it's this, all of this was put into this activity to build this powerhouse for you. Follow the flow. Don't jump ahead, because even as I stated, those affirmations, they're all building on one another. Each one of them is building you to that next level. Okay. So it's changing the mindset. It's building the momentum. It's creating mastery. And then honor the order. So the sequence is intentional. Skipping steps are going to break your rhythm, break your momentum, break your confidence, and it definitely isn't going to go along with consistency. But here's something I want the leaders to hear. If you can't honor the order, and if you can't stay consistent, how can you expect your team to do it? Because your team is always going to follow you. They're watching what you're doing. They're emulating what you're projecting, whether we know it or not. They're doing it in their own way, but they're still emulating us in some way. And I've got to say this right now, Live Younger, all of the people that all of the leaders that I get to work with and be a part of, I am so appreciative to them that I'm taking something away daily from their actions, the way they speak, the way they carry themselves. That's what this is about, right? So treat every activity as growth, not a chore. Nobody's making you do this, but you would want to do it. So every action has purpose. And you're going to see that that purpose is going to be that duplication. And then, of course, it strengthens your foundation as a leader and increases your odds of earning the trip. I'm not put anywhere in here that by doing this journey, you're going to get to go on the trip. But I am saying over and over again that you have the potential of earning it. And why did I do that? Well, because I'm not making any guarantees to you that just by doing this and going through the motions that you're going to earn the trip. But what I am saying is that if you do the activities, you're getting closer and closer to that. All right. So move with presence, not pressure. Nobody's pressuring you to do this. You are the wave. You are the pace. You are the evolution. So don't just stop at one of those parts of the journey. Keep moving forward. And when it gets hard, when it really gets hard, like, oh gosh, I've never done this before and I'm afraid to do this, that's when you need to do it the most. I'm an Aries, so anything that leads to fear, I'm like, okay, let's go. Fear doesn't have control of me. I'm moving forward. And the other thing we have to think about when we're thinking about this with not moving with pressure, we typically do that pressure on ourselves. And the way that we do that is we overthink it. Instead of just taking the action, we think about how we're going to do it and what is somebody going to say and what if I don't get this right? Is there a better way to do this? Is there a golden nugget to where it's just going to happen for me? Maybe I need to go to somebody else's team and see how they're doing it because maybe it'll just happen by osmosis for me. That's the pressure that we all create on ourselves. Get rid of that, etch a sketch it from your mind, and just know I'm jumping in. And just imagine that you have your life vest on so you can jump in. Celebrate your completions. You have to celebrate yourself. I even did it on my Spark. I'm not doing anything or asking you to do anything that I'm not doing myself. So when I unlocked that next milestone, I celebrated it. I put it on Telegram. I put it on Facebook. But you also want to make sure that you're recognizing not only your own progress, but your team's progress. All right. And then bring somebody with you. I cannot say this enough. I cannot say this enough because yeah, everybody can be the lone wolf, but it's not as much fun. But it's also it's not duplicating, right? If you're doing it all by yourself, that's not leverage. We want to do it with our people because that's building leverage and it helps with the duplication. So I want to thank you all. And I want to stress this again. If you have any questions whatsoever regarding the trip and its qualifications, get back with your upline. Please do not reach out to me. This is about you taking action on this journey. And when you click on to that Spark Island, like you're going to get the one where it gives you all the rules and the regulations. But when you click on that Spark Island, you're going to see the tracker. Everything's right there for the tracker. You're going to see the rules and regulations. They're all printable. You're going to see your passport. It's all right there in the front page. You're also going to see a PDF where you can, how to start. You can print all of those out, have a nice little packet always right in front of you. And then I would encourage all of you to go to the Dollar Tree or Walmart, wherever you want to go, and go get you some little fishies. Go get you some things that continue to inspire you and let you know where you're going. And then if that's not enough, go and get you some stickers. And every time you complete a part, like you'll see my little star here, I went and just got some little cheap stickers. And I'm celebrating every win that I am making on this journey. So I want you to celebrate. I really want you to win with this. I want to be able to see how amazing your teams did on this journey. So I hope you guys will share. So maybe we got time for questions today.
Can we have a big hand for Dr. Velvet?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Done, Dr. Velvet.
Amazing.
Go, Dr. Velvet. This is
Right.
amazing. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Can you tell that Dr. Velvet is both an author and a teacher? And she was so generous in bringing this to us and sharing. And you can see actually how you could use this model for many things, for onboarding, for all kinds of stuff. So I know a lot of you have questions for Dr. Velvet. And this is your chance. If you will go, if you're on the computer, go to the bottom of your screen. There's this little heart that says react. And in there, you can raise your hand and it brings me up like Emily just did to the top of the screen and I'll facilitate for Dr. Velvet. But just know your questions after this go to your upline, not Dr. Velvet. She's got a life to do. So Emily, please unmute yourself and we'd love to hear your questions.
My question is, I am struggling with being on screen. When I started these patches 16 months ago, my eyes were healing beautifully. I was staying off screen and I was healing. My eyes were doing great. My eyes, the more I'm on screen, the worse my eyes are doing. My doctor has told me stay off screen. You can't do life off screen. I want to do this business. I have brand partners And I am really, really struggling with how to do this.
I have a suggestion for you, Emily. Get some blue blocker glasses.
Got them right here. I
That
have
that
everything.
make a difference.
I have everything. Trust me. I have everything.
Let me ask, is there a doctor in the house that has a recommendation?
But also, Emily, this is a printable document that you can do offline and
Right.
do calls with your team. Velvet, do you want to jump in there?
Yeah, so the document itself, like you will be seeing it, so it's not printable, but go have somebody screenshot that screen for you and then just build your own document. That's the best way that I would do that.
Yeah, you'll have a document. We understand, Emily. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Thank you. Beck, go ahead. Open your.
I just want to say thank you. I'm so pumped up, Dr. Velvet. How long did it take you to pull this together? You
Oh
are
my
so
God, Beck, I outdid myself. I told Janet, I said, I don't know what I just did. And you might have noticed I had to take a couple of deep breaths as I was doing the presentation today because I was getting so excited. And then I was thinking about all the time. I didn't sleep last night. And for the past 3 days, I really haven't slept, but it took a while, Beck.
well. Thank you for doing it. And speaking of going with the flow, we're riding in your overflow, girl. Thank you.
Good. That's what it's
So
about.
all
You
of
do the
you,
same.
all of you going to Hawaii, you can celebrate with Dr. Velvet on the sand, and we'll sit in the water and have frosty drinks and
That's right.
celebrate her. Hey, we've got SPD Connie Lucas in the house. Yay, Connie, new grandmother,
Yeah.
Connie Lucas.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a perfect example of cross-line collaboration. Thank you, Velvet. Not my wheelhouse. In 100 years, I would never have come up with this. But I know there are so many of my team members that are just going to absolutely love this. It's going to help them get into momentum. It's just like our IPA journal that Cheryl Edmond did. Fabulous, fabulous job. So this is how you use your skills as leaders to collaborate and help each other. And I just want to say, Velvet, thank you, Janet. Thank you.
You're
Yes.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Other questions? This is your chance. She talked about duplication, consistency. She talked about affirming. For a lot of us, it's a mindset. You've already told yourself you can't make it. And we will tell you from those of us who've ranked to teams, people have done it in the last 20 days. But don't wait that long. Jen had some good comments. Share your comments, Jen, with
Dr.
Dr. Velvet.
Pelby, I am freaking out because you know how many thousands are under me because of Michael? And you said, call your upline, and I don't even get how to do it, but I will be learning. I put in there, I have to learn a lot. So Connie, I'm going to be calling you too because I have to figure this all out, and I will. I think it's brilliant. I'm amazed at it, and yes, I will be printing it up. And for Emily, Gregory taught me something. He taught me if you have a Mac to press your Command, Shift, and number 4 key, and you can take a snapshot of every page. And he has saved me so much time because of that. So Shift, and then Command, and then number 4, and you get a little cross up above, and you drag it over the picture and snapshot. So for those who need that knowledge, thank you, Gregory.
Thank you,
Saved
Jen.
my life. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Josefina, go ahead and unmute and let's ask your question.
Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Could
Arizona
somebody,
time.
I was
Listen
looking for
carefully as our menu options
pardon
have
me,
changed.
Josefina, could everybody else mute, please? Thank you. Go ahead, Josefina.
I was looking for the emoji with the cheerleader to cheerleader because he did an amazing job. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Josefina. Is it Lavelle or Mache? Go ahead and unmute.
Good morning. Good morning. Great job, young ladies. I just want to encourage everyone, really. Guys, go for it. Guys, just go for it. I think that you learn by doing. Just do it, guys. And we always talk about, I want to talk about going back to being a child where you had no fear. Guys, because a lot of times you don't even get started because you're afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail, guys. We call it failing your way to the top. It's like on the bicycle, guys. You fall down, just get back up. Just go for it, guys. You're going to be excited. And when you're in Hawaii, sitting on the beach, drinking in those little umbrella glasses, you guys having a good time. Don't be afraid, guys. That's the key. Just go for it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lavelle. Words of wisdom for sure. I always say be an 8-year-old because an 8-year-old will try anything, jump off buildings, skateboard up the side of a ramp with no top, just be an 8-year-old. It's true. Denise, go ahead.
Hi, I missed the first part, so I don't know, is there, Dr. Velvet, did you create a spreadsheet for us to track?
No, I did not do that. It's all on the website and you can go there. And then, of course, the recording will be available to Denise.
Okay, perfect. And what website was that? Was that yours?
Yeah, so it's in the chat already if you'll go
Okay.
click that.
Yes.
Perfect.
Denise,
Thank you so
it's in
much.
the
Appreciate
chat,
you.
And the tracker is also on the liveyoungersuccess.com site under what's new.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Miss Rita, Maine is in the house.
Good morning. And I just want to say, Dr. Velvet, you are a genius, woman. Thank you. So I also want to address the fear issue. We've been told that fear is frozen energy appearing real, right? We get fear, we stop. How about if we transmute FEAR to feeling excited and ready?
I love it. That's great. That's exactly right.
Okay, everybody who saw Allison Levine at the convention, arms up!
Arms up.
Arms up! Change your state. Thank you, Rita. Very nice.
And I just want to chime in. Dr. Velvet, you are amazing. You never cease to continue to amaze us. You deserve a good night's sleep for all this. That's for sure.
I definitely will get it tonight. But Gregory, to that point, what inspires me is helping people. I just love seeing people succeed. So it's not all about me succeeding. It's helping everybody else reach to that level that they desire. We can't drag them there, right? So that's what really inspires my creativity is, how can we help people to enjoy more?
And like David Schmidt and so many other people involved in LifeWave and the Live Younger community, you embody this spirit, philosophy of servant leadership. You are exemplary. And I just want to commend you for that because that's really where it's at. Once we get our basic needs fulfilled, what else there is there in life but to serve others?
So
and
true.
David's given us the vehicle to do it, but we're all individual surf riders together. We all got to have our own board. And, you wove in so many principles of success into your training today, I'm sure into the whole program and the weekly, nudges and inspiration. I just can't thank you enough,
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Miss Rita, you have your hand back up. Go ahead, and we probably will need to close the meeting out.
I do. Dr. Velvet is who I would call a successophile. One who loves success is by definition a successophile.
Okay.
Thank you, Rita. Ravel, go ahead.
Dr. Velvet, I loved your presentation, and the graphics just had me feeling like a child again. I love that idea of feel the fear and do it anyway. Sometimes when I'm talking to a prospect, I imagine them living a life that without the challenge that they're talking to me about. And your presentation today had me have this vision of the people on this call that I know, Eva, Gwen, and Crystal on the beaches in Hawaii, just having a lot of fun, as Janet alluded to, just be on the beach with Dr. Velvet. Let's go and have fun.
Awesome. That's beautiful, Ravel. That's beautiful. Thank you.
So again, this will be recorded. It will be put up on the liveyoungeryoutube.com site. It'll also be put up on Live Younger Success in the What's New. It will be put up on the Live Younger Facebook page. I know you need to listen to it again. You'll need to register with the link and get the link to the documents. And again, before you jump or make, judgments, stop, and as Dr. Velvet opened up with, just do some of the actions. Don't second guess yourself. Let's just go and have a good time. So thank you so much, Gregory. Do you want to close us out?
I think the best has already been said. So thank you.
Fun, fun, fun.
Yay, Dr. Velvet.
Excellent
call.
Thank you,
Dr.
Velvet.
Thank you.
Looking
So
forward
much,
to
Dr.
this.
Velvet, for all your
Dr.
hard
Velvet.
work.
Thank
you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Bye-bye.
You're
Thank
amazing leadership.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a blessed day, everybody.
Adios, amigos.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah, aloha. Correct.
Thank you.
Hello.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Thank you.
Dr. Velvet, you're our head cheerleader.
Let's celebrate.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a Thinking Bigger Thursday.
Thank you very much again.